Today's whiteboard presents Site Analysis. Today we will compare and contrast the three main sites we encounter out on the internet today: nonprofit sites, blogs, and private sites. Nonprofit sites are designed to provide information about their cause and elicit financial support. Examples of pages you might see on a nonprofit site include mission statements, testimonials, blogs, frequently asked questions, information about the staff, ways to contact the nonprofit, and most importantly, ways to donate. Adopt a Love Story is a nonprofit organization focused on adoption. The mission statement offered on their website contains painstaking statistics as motivation for why more people should consider being adoptive parents. In addition to methods of getting involved by offering your arms to a child in need, there are plenty of methods available to offer donations. Understandably, not everyone in the world is in a position to adopt a child, and that is clearly understood by the staff at Adopt a Love Story. A great deal of the website's formatting is to offer the security that a cash donation will also do a great deal of help in their aspiration to providing loving homes to children without. The website operates as a resource of information about the nonprofit schools, staff, and as a platform to get involved. The demographic for a page like this is anyone who is already involved with or is interested in getting involved with philanthropy. If that's not quite your speed, don't worry. The rest of my examples are absolutely needless. Blogs, on the other hand, seldom offer much of a mission statement, but do offer content and many ways to get involved. Monetary gain from blogs often come from either some form of paid membership or through ad revenue. Regardless, money is made based on user involvement. On a blog, you will likely see links to associated social media accounts, an archive of posts, merchandise available for purchase, forms for content submissions, and of course, a plethora of ads. Dog Shaming is an adorable blog site that corresponds with a collection of dog shaming books available for sale. The layout of the site is simple. Photos of dogs being bad. What could be cuter? I'm not alone in this mindset, which is likely how this blog has become so successful. On their blog, you can explore an archive of bad dogs from the past. You could submit bad dogs of the future, or just scroll through the bad dogs of today. Oh, and you can look at a bunch of ads. The demographic for this site is me. Anyone who likes to view fun content online and also wants to see cute pictures of four-legged friends. This site is also likely visited by fans of the dog shaming books. Finally, there are private sites. Private sites can take many forms, but the simplest format usually offers some form of content that will bring users to the site without the need for the regular updates that you would see on a blog. Ads are usually readily available in order to create cash flow, and most private sites are incredibly easy to navigate. Aside from content organization, the only pages often found on private sites are for private policy or terms and conditions. I'm not joking, guys. It's back. It's a website, but it's Flappy Bird. Technically, it's called Flap MMO, which I assume is just different enough to keep them from getting in hot water. This site is a perfect example of a simple moneymaker. It's one page. Well, it's two pages if you include the tiny private policy page made available at the bottom below some ads that are not at all dissimilar from the ads at the top of the page. The whole website just plays Flash Player and ads, but it has incredible appeal and drive to come back. Ever since discovering this page, I have regularly come back to play. You cannot imagine how difficult it was to focus up and actually analyze this for this project. Once again, I am the demographic for this site, but this is definitely a more niche site than others we've looked at. This website is almost exclusively for people my age that remember playing Flappy Bird on our phones up until the tragic day it was removed from the App Store. So, what do these sites have in common? What do they not have in common? And why do we care? A wise man once said, money, 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 mother. The most common element in all of these sites is making money. Despite the legitimate emotional appeal, even nonprofit sites are cash grabbers. These organizations need donations to get their work done, and their sites operate to persuade giving or provide information on getting involved. Blogs require profit to run effectively, and freelance writers often rely on blogs for their paycheck. And clearly, private sites exist solely for gains, hustler. America. These sites also all offer content. There needs to be a reason to visit these sites, and, at least in the case with blogs and private sites, an urge to return. The return argument could also be made for anyone visiting a nonprofit site that has yet to donate or may choose to donate again. Additionally, nonprofit sites have an additional push to provide a great deal of content in order to allow potential donors to familiarize themselves with their organization. Referring back again to the dog shaming blog, many of their posts inspire the urge to purchase one of their books, to shame more dogs on the go. And finally, pretty much all of Flap MMO is content. Through ad sales, they have managed to sell you the Flappy Bird experience for free. So, if most of what these sites are is a breakdown of monetary gain in exchange for content, what is the distinguishing factor between a nonprofit like Adopt a Love Story encouraging someone to open their home and their heart to an orphan child, and me playing Flappy Bird instead of doing my writing for the web homework? It's simple. Ads. Okay, maybe it's not that simple, but let's pretend. Websites like Dog Shaming and Flap MMO operate under the guise of free content, but in actuality, you are paying for using their sites by enduring whatever advertisement that site has made deals with. While sites like Adopt a Love Story's pleas for funding can feel a bit reminiscent of late-night ASPCA commercials, at least the only ad you're viewing is essentially the site in totality. So, what have we learned? Even the most wholesome of nonprofit sites still need to earn their paper, sis. Blogs are a fun and niche-driven way to make bank, and private sites are solely driven on staying on their grind. In English, that means all websites have monetary gain at their core, and they offer you various flavors of content in hopes of either securing your donation or securing your viewership. Alright, thanks for watching. Good luck everyone on your projects. I am out of here. Toodles.
Money, 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 mother.